welcome to the first episode of Quarantine Talks. So it's myself, Mayowa, you've probably seen me from Stoppage Time TV. And our first guest on this is up-and-coming star. It's fair enough to call you that, right? Someone that's, making big moves and doing some good stuff, man. So I've got my boy Juinior. So, Juinior, tell us a bit about who you are.
So, as you said, my name's Juinior, last name Tiensia. I am a academy product at Mayowa Football Club. Recently signed my professional contract in January.
Come on.
I'm I'm a Londoner, really, innit? I'm a South London boy. I was raised there, but I was born in the Ivory Coast. This is something most people don't know about me.
Say swear.
I'm not English, but I was born in the Ivory Coast.
I hear that.
How
old were you when you came over?
I was like 6. I was 6 years old when I came over.
Still. So you speak fluent French and all of that stuff as well, yeah?
Yeah, fluent in French, boy.
I love that still. So first things first, in terms of this, there's one thing that's been on my mind about a lot of stuff, right? So obviously coronavirus is going on, and it's not just affecting footballers, but it's affecting the world. In terms of you as a footballer who's just signed your pro, the first thing I wanted to know is, what's your diet saying at the moment now that you're not you're not having to go in all every day?
I ain't gonna lie to you, yeah. It's casual. Like when I'm playing football and whatnot, like I feel like I'm on a more of a strict diet. Like I know like what I should eat and what I shouldn't eat.
Yeah.
Because like there's not really much going on, I'm kind of like treating myself a little bit. But
sit down.
At the same time though, I do kind of watch what I eat.
Yeah.
I'll treat myself here and there, but
you're watching what you eat, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Nah, I hear that, because that's the first thing. Even if it's not just footballers, that's the first thing that goes. Whenever something happens, yeah, people just the way you eat. If you see what I mean at the moment, yeah, it's a mazzoline. But so let's talk. So you predominantly play left back, correct?
Yeah, predominantly, yeah.
And as you mentioned, you signed your pro beginning of the year. So 2020 started off really good for you. Finally got your foot through the door, academy products, and you finally got your pro contract. It was a massive step, so congrats to you. And then you went out on loan recently, right?
Yeah, went out on loan to Having in Waterlooville.
And how has that been so far, right?
I loved every minute of it, to be honest. Like since the first day I walked into the club, yeah, like all the boys around me, like they brought me in properly, the management, everyone they just like took care of me, innit?
Yeah.
And obviously as I played, my confidence grew. We was winning matches, we weren't losing. It was on a good run of form.
You're trying to battle for promotion, right?
Yeah, literally we were second.
Yeah. So to go for them from them highs of signing your pro, going out on loan, being a key part of a promotion push, to then go into a place where football's not happening at the moment, how are you feeling at the moment?
Now, here's one thing that people need to learn about me. I'm not someone that I don't dwell on things too much.
I respect that.
Like this situation, it's literally out of my control. There's nothing I can do personally.
Yeah.
So me putting myself down isn't going to help anyone, because if I'm down, then that reflects on my little brother, my little sisters, my mum. You know what I mean? So I just got to stay positive and just be the strong base for my household, really.
No, I fully hear that. And in terms of like with the training, how has that been having? Because ultimately, how do Waterlooville train a lot of time during the week then, compared to your previous situation at Millwall?
Nah, it was with having Waterlooville. It was Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Fridays.
Cool.
That's when they would usually train.
So
every other day.
So you haven't gone from kind of almost every day to every other day to a situation now where a lot of the onus is on yourself to train. How are you finding that at the moment, training?
I'll be real with you. I'm finding it hard. Like some days, yeah, sometimes I just don't feel motivated to train. I'll be so real. Yeah. But I know that I need to get stuff done, so I just go out there and do it anyway. But that's just how it's been. It's been so hard
going out there, because I mean, when you're within that club situation, you've got people that are kind of saying that, okay, we're working on this today, or you've got kind of, as a left back, you've got, okay, we're working defensive shape, or we're working on attacking. How is it having to just kind of focus on yourself and give yourself that instruction?
to be fair, sometimes I don't mind it too tough because, you know what I mean, there's always room for improvement. So if it's not tactically, what I can do right now is some more technical work. So I don't mind it too much. But like I said, it is different because football is a team sport. It's a team game. But if I can better myself as an individual, then I'm more than happy to do it. I don't find it as much of a problem. But the only thing is, like I said, I can't really work in a team environment. That's what I'm used to. But I just take the minuses with the plus, really.
No, that's what you've got to do. And you find yourself in a really unique position because, I mean, you've just got your pro, right? So you've kind of got this sort of safety net, but not everyone has been offered their pro yet, even if it's not at Mayowa. I'm sure you know a lot of men that are kind of your age that are still trying to fight to get their pro. And now we're in a situation that we don't know when football is coming back. Do you know a lot of people that are in that sort of situation at the moment where they're kind of in this space where they don't know what's going on with their football career?
I know quite a lot of people. Quite a lot of people's deals are ending at the end of this season, and they're just in a situation where they don't know quite what to do and quite what's going on. And it's a bit hard for clubs and whatnot to have that conversation because they don't even know what's going to go on themselves. So it's like everyone's in a weird situation.
Yeah, and is there in terms of with you though? So you've kind of got that security, right? In terms of it, even if like the league was to stop, your loan spell goes back. What's been the hardest bit for you? Because like you said, you were gaining confidence, you were playing games. What has been the hardest? I know, like you said, you take everything on your chin, but what's been the hardest bit of the quarantine situation for you so far?
I just say just not being able to go out and play football like as much as I want to. Like even the other day, right? Like I was in the park. Like just had some cones out, working on a few technical drills and whatnot. And a group of boys must have just came over to like where I was working.
Yeah.
So the police then came over and they thought that we was all together. But like it was close, but you could tell that I was like away from everyone else. But they were telling me that I need to get out of the park and whatnot. So just like disturbing me a little bit when I'm literally trying to work by myself. I didn't even know the guys. They just saw a plate of grass that was good enough for them to, I don't know, play around, and they did. But it just happened to be so close to me, and it just messed up my whole exercise and all my drills.